Testing 1 2 3. Testing the mic. Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? It is on, hopefully, because we have done that before where they haven't been on. Hello, everybody. How is it going?
Welcome back to the channel.
I don't think this is going to be a long video, just because sometimes our videos have been averaging about.
Say that, but
I know.
Do you mean it?
Even though the subject matter is a pretty steamy subject matter, so if it goes a little longer, what we're talking about today.
My head's in my palm.
One of our favorite couples, like, I know that we've been talking about who's like top 10 favorite couples. There's a couple that has just been giving us a lot of content, and this couple has been serving it, Sarah. Agree or disagree, Sarah?
Yeah, their pancakes were served with this.
Okay, so who we're talking about? We're talking about Lia Walti, and we're talking about Caitlin Foord. This is a couple that emerged from quarantine that were really, you don't know what's going to happen in quarantine. We saw a lot of couples break up kind of at the end of quarantine. And then a couple, even like, not even soccer couples, like I Love Kelly Clarkson. Her and her husband got a divorce at the beginning of quarantine. So quarantine was not. Kim Ye broke up during quarantine. So.
Oh my God, I actually forgot about that.
You forgot they were even married.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Lia and Caitlin, and this couple has been giving a lot of content and a lot of cute moments. So we're just going to kind of go over a few things that we saw on people's Instagrams and stories and see what's going on. So the first thing, it looks like there was some type of get together, and I'm going to play the video on the screen. There was a get together, and Jordan was there, Leah was there, Lia Williamson, Steph Catley, Emily Van Egmond was there, Danielle Carter was there, Steph Catley's boyfriend, who's also a footballer, he was there. So it was kind of like a, I'm sure I missed people. I'm sorry if I
the only boy.
Yeah, he was. But, Lia and Caitlin were there. I might have missed a couple people, but these were some of the Insta stories that were coming out from that night. They went to a place called...
when you go with the gays.
I know, you're the only boy. They went to a place called Electric Slide, Sarah.
I've been there.
I have seen this game, but not really. Like, I thought this game was like shuffleboard. Like you see at bars. Like,
yeah,
this looks like a different type of game.
I've never played it, but I've seen it.
It like has oil and... Like, if I look at this video, if you roll the thing, Electric Slide is what they're calling it. Mm-hmm. But it looked like they were having a really good time. And we'll show in the pictures, but Leah's mother even made an appearance.
That's hot.
That reminds me, Sarah, at your sister-in-law's bachelorette party, it was, your mom ended up going to, like, the bar part of it.
Yeah, she got lit.
She
danced in a bar on... Like, they had it was like a raised section where people can dance. And, like, she got up there and everyone loved it.
Yeah. It's like, people, like, cheer you on, you know what I mean? Like, go for it. So it looks like Leah's mother was there. It looks like Leah's mother, they hang out sometimes a lot. Like, I see her in a lot of pictures and stuff. Leah's mom was there. Jordan and Leah were there. I mean, but Caitlin and Leah were there. And the first picture I kind of saw out of this was of them together was this picture right here, and I'll put it on the screen. And I mean, how cute do they look?
Very snacky.
And they look so cute. I mean, I love Leah's. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it Lesbian Flannel.
Oh yes,
I've never seen her in Lesbian Flannel. I mean, that is adorable picture. You got Caitlin, Leah. Then on Leah's Instagram, I mean, I think a lot of people these days do stories. They don't do official posts.
Yeah,
it's mostly stories. This picture right here, super cute.
Nice hat game.
Leah posted that as an official post, and then she titled London Summer, a little umbrella. Her dedicating a whole post. Then Caitlin was her story on her story for
she
Caitlin.
Reposted it.
She reposted it. And I mean, anytime you have a dedicated post to like a friendship, I mean, I don't know, that doesn't happen as much as you think it would these days, you know what I mean? Because everyone's more about the Insta stories.
That's true.
So what did you think about that picture? How cute do they look?
Yeah, they look very cute together. They look good together.
You like Leah's hat? So British.
I know.
Such a British hat, and I love it. And then we saw, so that same night, we can see that picture was posted. Then a day or two later, it wasn't the same night, it was like 2 days later, as we're filming this, we get this picture, and it's exactly the same night, the same place. I mean, that's a pretty cutesy picture, if I do say so myself.
Definitely. There's no contact with the cheek, but
I mean, we know what that means. we know that universal kissy face.
Smooches.
Am I right? So we see that it was super cute picture. Like, I mean, that's, I know they haven't made an official announcement like, yes, we are, because a lot of times couples are together. There's just not a reason to make an announcement. It's like you see what you see in photos. That's officially, that's them being cutesy in a photo. That's, So, but I think that about is as clear as anything. I had a couple people DM'd us, said, maybe they were a little bit on the fence, but now they're completely, this is girlfriend behavior. This is lover behavior.
Girlfriend behavior.
And I just love how much they're posting together. That's kind of what the video is almost about, how much they've been posting together. And I think, the season's over for Arsenal. And now they're going to be split up for the first time in a while. Caitlin's going to go back to Australia. Leah's going to go back to Switzerland. It's going to be Olympics.
Does that make you sad?
I think for them, it's almost like they are, embracing these moments they're having together right now, because they're not going to be together coming up for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be hard to be away from your lover.
Yeah, especially because we know they lived together last year during quarantine. Then they were both together all year, it seemed. And so this might be the first time they're going to really be apart for an extended period of time, because they have to go back to, Caitlin has to go to Australia. Lia has to go to Switzerland. So I think it'd be hard. And I think, it's always sad. I think anytime you're away from your partner, especially maybe the first extended time, it just sucks, I know. I mean, most,
it's the worst.
A lot of, especially lesbians or gay people, have that long distance relationship for a while. Even Sarah and I did. It's just hard. It sucks. But then it's always like, what's the end game? The end game is one day we'll live together,
Let's get married.
Exactly. So the last thing we're going to talk about, it has to do with Lia and Caitlin, was there was an Australian get together, and I'll put the pictures on the.
You mean Australian? Nope, that was really bad. I'm so sorry.
There was an Australian get together, and so Steph Catley, her boyfriend plays for Sutton United, I believe. And I do not know anything about this team, really. I just saw from the Insta stories that they played a final in their league in the UK against another team, and they won. That was the thing.
That's nice.
But the Australians, Steph Catley's Australian, and her boyfriend is also Australian. So it looks like what the some of the Australians who play in the Super League, they all got together. Sam Kerr, Caitlin Foord, Lydia Williams, Emily Von Egmond, and I will play some of the celebration, I guess, that they won. So they were super excited. Yeah, all the Australians were there.
Margot Robbie. Oh, she was not there? Oh, this just in? No, she was not there. Okay.
So it was funny, too, because so the team won. Steph Catley's boyfriend, his name's Dean something, I'm sorry, and congrats to you, you won. That's the best feeling in the world. The Insta stories that a lot of the girls were posting, they were, Steph was so excited, they were hugging.
They were hamming.
There was a couple where it was on the TV, and you could see the girls from, like, the TV side of the camera, and you could see, like, Sam Kerr in the background, and, like, Caitlin Foord in the background, just chilling, like, cheering, but it's just, like, they came to support their fellow Aussie and fellow boyfriends, their fellow friends' boyfriends. So
it's like when they put celebrities on the jumbo
yeah,
screen.
Exactly. Just hanging out. So they won. And I guess the only notable thing other than they won was that Caitlin Foord was there, and Lia Walti was the only non-Australian that was there.
Whoa.
So Lia Walti was there supporting the Australian with Caitlin to support the Steph's boyfriend. Obviously, if Steph and Lia are also friends, which they probably are, but I just thought it was funny. It was like the one non-Australian who was there, who was supporting them, because and there was this one thing. A lot of the people who are friends with Steph probably are friends with, wanted to see her boyfriend do well, maybe a fan of this team. So this doesn't have to do with Lia or Caitlin, but this has to do with Lia Williamson. So Lia Williamson, on her story, she was also supporting, his name's Dean, supporting Dean and the team. But if you look at the story, I don't think you've seen this. So if you look at that,
I have actually.
If you see her thing that says Dean, what does it say? It says,
"Go on the boy."
So like rooting him on. But if you look at the leg situation, Sarah.
Oh, that's a bit of a sock situation, a leg situation.
Well, how many legs do you see?
I see 2 legs.
Look a little closer.
3 legs?
3 legs.
Wait, 3 legs?
Yes. But their legs are a little intertwined with somebody. You see?
This is a human pretzel situation that I can't even.
So, I mean, it looks like those are Leah's legs, and then Jordan's legs are probably underneath. I'm just saying, it's a very cute photo where they're kind of all they're all snuggling on the couch.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
It's our Hayes couches.
With friends.
But tell me, isn't that a cute picture of, it looks like Jordan and Leah's legs are a little bit intertwined. So that was a pretty cute, that's pretty cute.
It is.
So people are excited, and I was like, Leah's there supporting, they're with Caitlin supporting the Aussies. And I love, I love to see all the Australians together from the different teams. Like some are from Arsenal, some are from Chelsea, some are from West Ham. But I think they all live in London because West Ham, that's all London teams. But wait, West Ham, I don't know where West Ham is.
Ham sandwich.
Basically, Lia and Caitlin, they have been given the content. They have been given the pics. They are so freaking cute. It's gonna be hard when I think they go home, and then Lia gets to go back to the Swiss Alps.
That's hot.
Switzerland's one of those magical places, Sarah, that like I said, not a lot of people go.
Postcard place.
I know.
Where, you don't. I feel like who actually goes there and sees it?
Not a lot of people. It's like a fairy tale place. I don't know anyone's gone to Switzerland. Tina Turner, she actually gave up her American citizenship and she is now officially a Swiss citizen.
What?
Yeah.
How's that?
Someone said it's for like taxes, so she won't have to pay American taxes if she lives there. But what do you guys think? I think these are super cute moments. Them at the electric slide place, all of them having.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun.
Their date nights. It's back to normal. I forgot to mention that. It's almost like back to normal. Getting together, going into a bar, going out, having fun.
It's weird because we haven't really seen that in a while.
Mm-hmm. And then also,
like,
the spectators were allowed at the Sutton United game, and I know in America they're letting some spectators in, but I don't think for the Super League they were really even letting spectators in at the last couple of matches that I watched. Like the Chelsea game, spectators weren't allowed. So it's like getting back to normal. I'm loving it. Can't wait for the Olympics. I'm like so psyched for the Olympics now. So questions, comments down below. What was your favorite Lia and Caitlin moment out of all these?
Gotta go with the kissy pic.
The kissy pic, yeah. And I like, them supporting their friend. I love that. I love all the Australians together. And Lia. All the Australians and Lia Walti.
We love people supporting people.
Absolutely. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.